I'm Tessa Smith with MamasGeeky. Thank you both so much for taking the time today. I really appreciate it.
Yes, how are
Stellar.
you?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Good. This show's so good. It's just from the beginning I was all in, but I got to know for you guys, what was it that made you want to be a part of it?
Do you want me to go, Dane? I'm older than you. Do you want me to
Yeah,
start? Okay.
yeah. Age before beauty.
Age before always. Um, Dane and I have been doing this all morning now, so the answers might sound a little repetitive, but honestly, Tessa, when I got offered Brigham Young from Peter Berg, who I've always wanted to work with, and then you read the Mark L. Smith script, and you hear who else is, I knew Taylor and I got to meet Dane. He's amazing. I got to tell you, I'm just so glad I said yes to this because I knew not much about Brigham Young. Yes, I'm a history major in college and I knew who he was kind of, but to get the offer and to have 3 months to read everything I could get my hands on and do all the research I could do and get my hair the right color and meet my horse in cowboy camp that we all got to do in Santa Fe before we started filming. For me, it was uh, it was just a pleasure. What a dark survival piece of work in American history. I don't know how anyone survived back then from everybody involved, but I guess some people did. And for to play Brigham Young was a journey I'll never forget.
And how about for you, Dane?
It was just the challenge of it, It was about the opportunity to really go to some crazy places and challenge myself to go there and know that Pete Berg was there to help guide me through it. The script was good, the role was exciting. It seemed unlike anything I had done before, so it had all the elements of what I look for in a project.
I love it. Well, Kim, you mentioned cowboy camp. Tell me about this cowboy camp, guys. What was this?
Well, if you have the smarts like Netflix seems to have, and you have the cast that they were smart enough to cast, and you have some time to make sure you know how to ride your horse, because for people who weren't that great a rider, I've been riding my whole life, so I was lucky. But there's no time once the filming started to go, oh, wait, I'm not sure. No, no. You needed to make sure that you were comfortable with your horse. The wranglers were amazing, that the animals were amazing, and so that we all felt as comfortable as we could before filming actually started. Because as you saw in the thing, Tessa, there's no stopping Peter Berg. There was no sound stages. This was all outside in the elements 24/7.
Cowboy Camp is how you get actors excited to take a month of horseback riding lessons. You
That's,
call it you call it
that's
Cowboy
right. You
Camp,
just call it cowboy
and
camp.
you're like, you're gonna be a cowboy.
Yeah, for a
but
month before you
but what it
start.
means is you're gonna learn to ride a horse.
I love it, cowboy camp.
So true.
For both of you, this is such an important part of American history, right? And so, do you feel a pressure being bringing a real life story like to the screen? You know what I mean? To get it right.
I think for me, if I may, about Brigham Young, I mean, you're not going to get offered Brigham Young every day or every month or every year or every lifetime. So you want to do justice
Yeah.
as best you can to portraying him. And then we'll let the audience decide the choices that Peter Berg and I and Mark L. Smith did on, was Brigham completely involved with this Mountain Meadows massacre? Did he know everything about it, a little bit about it? Did it come from him? Where did it come from? Who made those decisions? And it's in journals and journals, and we've been reading and reading about it. But to actually portray it in film like we have in this, we'll let the audience decide who made some decisions along the way. But everybody was just fighting for survival, from the Mormons to the Native
Mm-hmm.
Americans to the white men moving west. It's the truth. They were all just battling for survival.
Mm-hmm. Amazing. Well, that's my time, guys. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. And Dane, I'd love to see you come back to Marvel. I wouldn't be mad at it if you did.
Thanks. Thanks. Appreciate it.
He will.
Please. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Tessa.